Yo, what's good? Y'all, it's your boy Big Keys, and we're here with a special episode of Wrasslin Talk Radio. This show came together probably a couple hours ago. We weren't even supposed to do a show right now, tonight, because we were supposed to do another show in a couple weeks, but we decided, hey, because of what happened last night, Lucas and Chris came to me and said, hey, tonight we got to do a special show. It's not going to be a long show. We're not going to do our normal format in regards to what y'all normally see us do. So it's a quick show. We just need to address a couple of things real quick. And then, y'all get back to y'all normal lives. But first of all, a couple of shout outs. Shout out to my boy Fuego Beats over at WFSB, FBS, 981. We're supposed to be going on this network coming up in January. I know he's got to iron out some more details in regards to what's going down with that. So be on the lookout for that. And also check out What the Fuego. I'm not sure how many episodes or how often he records, but I definitely know he's doing some more episodes. I'll keep y'all in touch with that and what's going on with that. Also, shout out to I want to make sure I'm saying that right. So Dietrich, I apologize in advance if I messed it up. Holly Street 96, I believe. Yeah, shout out to them in regards to their show that they got, their podcast that they have. So make sure y'all, I don't know when they record, their recording schedule, but it's four good friends, always talk about music, what's going on with today, and then they got a DJ, they have a mix at the end of every show. Y'all need to check that mix out. Shit, it's dope. I definitely checked out that last mix. It was definitely dope. So make sure y'all check that out. So, but let's go ahead and get started, man. Let me, as y'all know, one of the hosts, wait a minute, I'm bringing him back here in a minute. He's back. All right. So first of all, y'all know the regular crew. One of my peoples, he's joining us here later. Cap, y'all know Cap. He'll be the sicko. He'll be joining us later.
Yeah, sadly, y'all know Cap.
Yeah, sadly we know Cap. We're not going to mention why we know Cap or why we're affiliated with Cap, but yeah, he's a sicko, but he'll be on later. And we've already talked to him before the show. Today's show, we're not with it today. No bullshit. We're not with it, Cap, because that last comment you made on the last show, it almost got you kicked off the show. I'm just letting you know in advance. Anyways, shout out to not shout out, Lucas. What's good with your brother?
What's going on? Glad to be here, per usual.
Lucas Steffler, and then my other homeboy, Chris keeps going in and out, and he's back again. Big Nasty, Kevin Wright. What's good?
What's good? You know what it is. Big Nasty Kevin Wright, a.k.a. Lexington Luger, a.k.a. Dirty Dick Muda, a.k.a. whatever you want to call it,
a.k.a. Strong.
Tommy Strong.
Oh, keep going.
Looking real Miami.
Being real Miami.
Got the hamburger meat all out. I saw you in the club with the gold chain.
Yeah, hey. Looking, real Miami.
Looking real Miami, you know what I'm saying? You need to get that pimple fixed on your nose. Yo, Too Fast, Too Furious. If y'all don't even watch the whole movie, go watch that Tyrese scene. I'm promise
that
y'all.
Part right there.
That's that part right there that will just get you dying laughing. Anyway, so last night we had the big talk was the return of Sting. It was two things that happened on AEW last night. The big story is Sting came and showed up in AEW, 61-year-old Sting, by chance, and half the wrestling world, they went nuts when he saw him. But me, I was like, okay, it's just Sting. I didn't go crazy. I didn't go mark out. It was Sting. So I know you guys want to share your feelings. What y'all think about Sting showing up in AEW? Go ahead, Lucas. Go ahead.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, I hope he's not wrestling.
I don't think they say he's gonna wrestle.
I mean, I guess time will tell. But for one, I hope he doesn't wrestle. B, I mean, it's a good like nostalgia effect, I guess you could say. I guess I just wasn't overly geeked.
Me neither.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's always cool to see, old heads like Sting, like, when Taker comes out, like The Rock, Austin, all these guys. But I guess for some reason I just wasn't overly geeked to see Sting because I don't know what his purpose is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he showed up in WWE, we knew what his purpose was there. I don't know what his purpose is here. So it's like, all right, cool. It's cool to see Sting, but like, what the hell is he doing here?
Yeah, I didn't mark out. I wasn't that excited
It was
Right.
like I had one of those looks on my face where like I'm watching the TV and I'm watching, and all of a sudden like I see Sting. I'm like, what is he doing here? It was more like one of those. I just kind of had like that shocked look on my face, like, oh shit, like the hell's he doing here? Like, you don't belong here, sir.
And then I was just like, oh, it's 2001 all over again. Look at this. WCW's back on TNT again. That's pretty. That's what I pretty much said. I'm like, well, WCW's back again. That's all I said. I'm like, it's pretty much. I was like, well, Thunder will be on what, tomorrow? I'm just kidding.
Hey, whoever put that fucking, what was it, TNA EWCW picture. You ain't shit.
Yo, that shit was funny, man. Yo, I was dying laughing, man. I was dying laughing. Yo, Chris, what's your thought about Sting, man, coming in? I know you got some thoughts because I saw y'all going at it with your boy today earlier in regards to Sting coming in. Remember Justin? Shout out to Justin. Justin went nuts when he said Sting. Well, he's like, he posted up in the group. He went nuts where you would think it was like a 5-year-old going crazy after seeing Hulk Hogan live in person. He went nuts. And I was just sitting there like the Stephen A. Smith, like I was like, okay. I'm like, you going crazy over Sting. I'm like, it's Sting. I'm like, he didn't do anything.
It's Sting, yeah.
It was, and that's why I said something earlier. But the way I looked at it earlier was more so, piggybacking off that, it was cool for a nostalgia purpose. I will never be the type of person that don't like to see my favorite wrestlers. I'd rather see them still show up on TV than be dead, or in worse conditions that we've seen other wrestlers. So I liked it from that aspect. My issue, well, not the issue that anything. My thing was the reaction that certain people gave it due to the fact that it was AEW. And was that reaction genuine, or was that reaction of just the purpose of, well, because I hate Vince, so anything AEW does is, I mean, come on now. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the live was about. And I said that. I said, and even, my man's, he agreed. He was like, yeah, because some people change the narrative. And we all have our way of being hypocrites when it comes to,
our favorite wrestlers, our favorite sports teams, like our favorite athletes. Like, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was my thing about it. Like, you guys did not want it if this would have happened last 2 months ago, if this was Vince's doing. They'd have been like, he's old, he needs to retire, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But then, because it's AEW, Muggs acted like Sting came out and it was 97, like he propelled from the rafters.
Exactly.
Exactly. That was so. That's what I'm saying. The reaction was just over the top.
Like Sting was about to come in there and put on a 5-star match.
Like Sting was about to come out and just take care of the NWO. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that's not what we're getting here, people. Like,
exactly. And then the comment was, oh, you guys marked out when Goldberg came. Wrong. The only person that was ever big on the whole Goldberg coming about was Christopher. And that's real talk. And I own that. Lucas, we've argued many a times because you didn't like that Goldberg was back. We argued with Kelly Dunn that Goldberg was back. We've argued with a lot of people that Goldberg was back.
Well, to piggyback off that, when we went to Fastlane a few years ago, I was geeked to see Goldberg live.
Yeah.
But it was more like, all right, but at what cost, though? He's about to take the Universal title off Kevin Owens. Like, for me, that was 100%. Like, for me, it was like I went because, like, all right, cool, I'm going to see Goldberg. I'm finally going to see Goldberg. I never got to see him as a kid. Like,
yeah.
So, but, like, at the cost of taking the title off of Kevin Owens and even doing so with The Fiend earlier in the year.
Yeah,
like, we don't want that.
No, exactly. And, I remember I was the only one that pretty much was defending. Well, I didn't defend the Fiend situation, but I defended the KO situation, and I defended him coming back, and I stand on it, and I will always defend that.
Yeah.
So they saying, well, you know, but it's the fact of the matter is, you're 61 years old, you're retired, or you have a broken neck or whatever. What reason can you give Sting to be in AEW unless he's wrestling? His character is not a manager. You know what I'm saying?
Even at this point in his life and his age, like he's not a manager. Like you tell me Sting, and the first thing you're gonna think of is like the WCW days back in the day. Like you're not gonna, like 20 years from now, you're not gonna think about, oh, he was a manager for this so and so. Like no.
There's certain people's character you just cannot have just being on the outside of the ring. So when people say, oh well, he's gonna be a manager, or we don't know, but what I've read, he's gonna be a regular on AEW. He's going to be a regular. He's not a part-timer. He's not going to be a one and done. He's not going to show up every other, month. He's going to be a regular. So that means he's possibly getting in the ring. But how do you put somebody with the mystique of Sting, of Steve Borton, as a manager? You can't. So what the fuck does that look like, having somebody in face paint with the bat outside being a manager, saying that just doesn't make any sense. That to me, that doesn't make any sense. So that's what I was saying. Like, you motherfuckers is geek, but you guys don't want old wrestlers, because you guys say old wrestlers bring down the young wrestlers, but that's all AEW has been bringing back is old wrestlers. Whether it's Tully Blanchard, whether it's Jake the Snake Roberts, whether it is Diamond Dallas Page, whether it is Sting, whether it is Arn Anderson. They've been bringing back old wrestlers. I don't care what capacity you bring them back. You have brought back old wrestlers. And that's just my point. That's just my opinion on it.
Yeah, they that's what AEW is trying to depend. I'm like, you're getting either these old timers or you're getting everybody who was in WWE.
And it's like they're bringing back these old timers, but it's like I can't really say that, it's the same thing as WWE, because Vince, on the other hand, is taking the title off young dudes over here with fucking Goldberg and whatnot. But it's like I get what Chris is saying. Like, you're still bringing back old dudes. What up, Kane? Like, you're still bringing back old dudes. You're still bringing back, guys that are going to give us that nostalgia feeling again. And it's like with me, my problem with AEW always has been, you're too focused, or you don't put out what you advertise. That has been my biggest problem with them, I guess you could say. Others will say different. I already know,
their biggest draw was they were going to be different from WWE.
And that's the thing. It's just like,
that's the biggest thing.
They're supposed to be the alternative, and it's just like, all right, cool. You got guys like Justin and Ja telling us day in and day out, like, oh, it's been the best wrestling show and this and that. I'm like, you are trolling, because you can't quite possibly believe that, because there's not a lot of a draw to it. The difference with WWE and AEW, WWE draws the casuals.
Exactly.
And they have the names to draw the casual fans. Like, AEW maybe has 2 or 3 names that could probably draw some casual fans, but not like to an extremity that WWE can, I guess.
Exactly. And then the women's division is trash. It's trash.
There is no women's
there's no women's division. They try to build it up to make it like it's a women's division, but it's not. And I'm not letting Cap in. Anyways, but yes, Cap, I see you. I'm not letting you in right now because no.
Let him in, because
man, I gotta let him in. I'm sorry, I'm asked to let him in. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Cap, welcome to the show.
Fuck? Hey guys.
Oh God.
Whoa, hold on. Wait. Is this because I'm from New York? What?
Dude, the name.
What is it? No, they ain't kicking me out yet.
Kruger. I bring you on the show and you choose that name? Cap, you're already skating on thin ice for you know what.
What's going on, fellas? What I missed though, I had parental obligations, man. My son is here, and just had to go.
That sound like you had to whoop.
Basically, that's what it sounds like.
A verbal
parental obligation. Nah, parental obligation means you had to whoop somebody's ass. That's
I just gave him a verbal. It's a verbal warning. Next time it's gonna be a.
The next time it's a written ass whooping.
It ain't gonna be written. It's gonna be an ass whooping.
My parents didn't give me no. They didn't give me no verbal. They came and whooped my ass. That wasn't no verbal. That was
right.
No,
I didn't get the.
I didn't get no verbal. It
got
was
straight
like
hands.
no. I did not tell you. Did not tell you not to go down the street. Did not tell you not to go down the street. Yeah,
that was the verbal warning.
Yeah, that was your verbal warning, and then the ass whooping came right next.
No,
I learned my lesson. I stayed with my ass from down the street.
Yeah. But what we talking about? What we talking about?
Yeah, Cap, we're getting your our reactions from the whole Sting making his AEW debut last night.
Yes.
What was your thoughts on that, man?
I guess it's they're trying to bring in established names. I get that, but you can't. They gave him a long-term deal too. You can't bet the house on a senior citizen, man. Like he has a presence. Don't get me wrong.
I'm interested in the long-term deal. My bad for cutting you off, but I'm interested in that long-term deal. How much did they give him? I'm curious to find out how much they paid Sting.
I don't know. I just see multiple year deal, and it's like I'm a wrestling fan. I like Sting, but
yeah, I'm a wrestling. They're putting all the. This is like they going to Vegas and put all their chips on the table.
Yeah.
They putting all their chips on the table for Sting. This is not going to work. I mean, it's probably going to draw.
Where's Lance Archer? Where's these dudes they bought in? Where's Brian Cage? Like, where are these people? Like, what are they doing? Like,
nah, they were on the show, but when you got Sting, nobody else matters. Shit.
Yeah.
Nah, they'll give Sting an entire hour. They don't give a damn. They'll put Sting in the middle of the ring with Tony Schiavone. And they'll do and JR and sit there and do a whole interview for 1 hour. When you got all that talent in the back sitting there chilling and catering, but it's like, no. We have Sting now. We're gonna give all the time to Sting. Nobody else matters. And then we'll probably have 1 or 2 matches, and that's it. That's AEW Dynamite.
I don't think they should make him the main focus. It is, to see him on the logo, AEW on TNT. Does bring back nostalgia moments because Sting had a lot of great moments on TNT, but don't be the main focus, and I don't think you should do any ring work.
I feel like this was a desperation shot.
And you know what? And Cap, I'm gonna piggyback off of that, and that's what we were just saying. We all agree for nostalgia purposes. Hey, I'm a big fan of it. You know what I mean? But my thing is, what sense does it make? Like Lucas said, I don't want to say that it's desperation, but what purpose is it? Because a character like his cannot be a manager.
Mm-hmm.
That makes no sense. Like, I can't see nobody with face paint just sitting outside on the thing, just on some Paul Heyman shit or on some
shout out instructions and shit.
You know what I'm saying? So and what they said was what they said was it's going to be a multi-year deal. They said he's going to be a regular on AEW. He's not going to be no, every other blue moon or he's just there for because he's a name. He's going to be a regular.
So Darby Allin, dude. Job was saying something about him and Darby Allin having like a storyline together, something like that.
They said him and Cody gonna have a storyline together.
Yeah, he didn't speak last night, so we don't know what's his deal. I mean, he'll do the interview, but they doing the thing where Darby Allin's is they're making Darby Allin supposed to be like the new young Sting. Because of the face paint, half the face paint, or whatever, and everything like that.
The ring style.
And then
but Darby Allin is not a Sting as far as ring style goes. And the reason why that is because Darby Allin is a motherfucking cruiserweight.
Exactly. I was about to say, Darby Allin's a cruiserweight. You can't, and his finishing move is the coffin drop.
I'll call Finn more of a Sting than I'll call Darby Allin. And Finn is a cruiserweight.
Yeah, 205, 206, yeah.
Yeah, Darby Allin weighs 200 pounds.
No, he like a 185, 190.
Yeah, the damn belt, the damn TNT title wears more than he does.
Darby just another Zach. Darby is just another Zach Gowen with his leg. That's it.
Nah.
Oh shit!
Real,
I almost
bro.
spit my water out.
I've seen it now. Listen, I don't watch AEW on the regular, but I've seen him do some ill shit with the skateboard and some other stuff. That
This
guy
dude said Zach Allen with the legs.
damn.
Hey yo, Chris, yo, we. I can't get over the
Hey, I
Zach
gotta
Allen
take a
shit.
care out on my own self on
Yo,
that.
I gotta go for a minute. I gotta go for a minute. This guy said Zach Allen with legs.
But before
Yo,
I got
that
on, I was
was
trying
terrible,
to watch.
Chris.
I was trying to watch Omega and Moxley. Like that shit was looking good from what I seen. What y'all think of the match? I didn't see it in the whole thing yet.
Okay, I'm glad you asked that because I think you got off on the live when I spoke on that.
Yeah, I had to get back on the phone.
No, okay, yeah. Now, was it a 5-star match? No, it was not. Was it a sucky match? No, it was not. Should it have been a pay-per-view? Yes, it should have.
Exactly. I'll agree with that. That should have been a pay-per-view match.
Thank you. See, it should have been a pay-per-view match.
Yeah.
Now, Cap, what I'm gonna say is it could be taken as because you know me, I'm a Kenny fan. Here you go. Interception. I'm a Kenny guy. I'm a Kenny Omega. I will argue about Kenny Omega to the death. He's the best in the world. And I even when he was trash for the last year because of AEW, I still said he was the best in the world.
Yo, Chris, did you they were saying at the beginning of the match, I seen Kenny come out, they were saying, oh well, he's been underwhelming. He hasn't lived up to the hype. Like I was kind of shocked they were saying that.
Yeah,
like, shit.
I was shocked too when they said that. I was kind of shocked.
I agree too. And you know what's funny, guys? I watch AEW, but that was the first match I've actually wanted to sit down and watch.
Yeah,
like, I actually sat down and watched it. You know what I mean?
Had people texting me, and I had people texting me too saying, "Hey, you Gary watches Moxley Omega match," and it's like people that don't even watch AEW just wanted to watch that match to see what was going to happen.
Yeah, I just wanted to watch that match for the simple fact that, you know, it's just I'm a Kenny. This is something they should have been done. You should have started your company with either Kenny being the world champion or Cody. Or Cody being the world champion. You should have. I don't care what you want to do. Oh, I don't want to be like WWE and have our established stars.
I was confused as hell when they made Jericho the champion.
You start your
because
company.
Jericho was like he's a worldwide name. He's bringing people to the product. I get that. But
yes, you are.
he looks bad. Like, you know, like
but see, Jericho's match last night against Frankie Kazarian was bad. And you know, and I read a couple of wrestling reviews. There's one article I read from TJ Wrestling. He always does the reviews from like Raw, SmackDown, NXT. He even mentioned that Jericho looked horrible last night, and it's starting to show with his age. Like he's out of shape. I mean, you know, he works out.
He works out.
He works out. I mean,
to get older.
Yeah, it's getting older with age and everything. It's like, how long can he do this for? You know, because he how long can he keep this going for?
Because he's slowing down.
He's slowing down, and I was a huge Jericho fan back in the day.
Me too.
And everything. I was that, and then the whole thing with the list that made me even a bigger fan of Jericho. But it's kind of like
his constant reinvention. Like he always reinvents himself.
Always reinventing himself, man. I mean, the jacket coming, the Y2J, the whole thing with the jacket coming down to the ring, the list which made him like huge again. It's kind of like, you know.
Remember, he didn't speak for like a couple of weeks. He came back. I think he was beefing with Randy Orton. He didn't say anything for weeks.
He didn't say anything for weeks. Wait, when he first popped, he was like one of the first WCW guys to end up in WWE. Remember that? This was before the invasion.
As far as a big name.
Yeah, as far as the big name, he was one of the first ones to show up, and I was like, oh damn, WCW coming over to WWF. I was like, oh shit. And I'm like, we're on the verge of something. And then years later, you got the Radicals show up. You know, they showed up, and then the invasion happened. So you start to see WCW come over to WWE, and it was like it was just something else. But Omega, in regards to the Omega Moxley, they finally did something right. Omega got the belt. This is gonna, and I told Chris last night, he's got to get a 1 year title run. And I'm talking about, I'm gonna say 400 days plus. They gotta milk this. They just can't put the belt on him and take it off of him after 6 months. They gotta, he gotta have an historic title run.
They have to let him be the cleaner. They have
exactly
to let him be
full blown heel.
We need the heel cleaner.
Kenny Omega.
I don't. And if you're gonna do that and you want to elevate that, then I agree. Let me get them 400 days.
Let me get them 400 days. I need this title run to go into 2022.
Hey, you know what I noticed, man? You know what I noticed about Omega 2? He's faster than everybody. Like, it's kind of hard to keep up and have a good match with him.
And at his age, he really is.
That V trigger, woo!
Yeah, that first step. Like,
Yo,
he almost killed Joey Janela.
The way he beat down Moxley to get the belt, he gave him about 5 V triggers and finally put the one winged angel on him, and that was it. And that showed you, like, and taking nothing away from Moxley. Moxley was a great champ, definitely a great champ. He was definitely taking nothing away from Moxley, but this had to be done.
Did you see them 5 straight knee strikes?
Yo, he gave 5 straight knee strikes.
Yo, man.
Yo, that was it. And you saw Moxley, he hit him with the microphone.
Yeah.
But the real story was at the end where Don Callis came and they left out. Callis said, I'm going to explain everything on Tuesday. And we were sitting there like, Tuesday? What the hell are you talking about Tuesday?
He said he's going to be on Impact.
He said he's going to be on Impact. And that's what got people talking last night.
Yeah.
That's what got, so everybody who don't watch Impact, now Impact. So, because I know y'all heard the rumors. That Impact and AEW, the AEW and Impact Wrestling, again, are doing a partnership. We're going to get some dream matches.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Woo. You talk now, I know a lot of people don't watch Impact, but I'm telling y'all right now, the matches they can do, oh, man. You talk about some dream matches.
Like this, I don't watch Impact, but I'm watching it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all didn't watch Impact.
I'm gonna watch it for this, and if this is what it took for me to, you know what I'm saying, give Impact a little bit of pub, then I'm with that. I'm cool with that, and I'll wear it. I'll honor it. If I gotta eat crow, I'm cool with that too. But like I said, a lot of this is definitely piggyback off of them finally giving my guy his due. I don't care if he's in the backstage. I don't care for none of that. Once
I've seen Don Callis, I'm like, yo, some shit about to happen. Once I knew Don Callis,
I knew some shit was about to happen. I knew some shit was about to happen.
You don't move
I'm like,
they're
not gonna stop them. Yeah, I'm like, they're not gonna stop this match because.
But you know what? I told you what vibe it gave me last night. I told you what vibe it gave me.
Yep.
He gave me the Lex Luger, Harley Race vibe.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know if you, Cap, you said you was gonna go back and watch it, but I don't know if y'all watched it last night, and I know y'all probably get tired of me. Like y'all, you really act like Lex Luger is like a great, and I know, but the fact of the matter is, if you watch how that whole heel turn unfolded at the end of that match, that's the feel I got.
Yeah,
it was a pretty good one, man.
Yeah, definitely. This definitely got people talking last night. And if you didn't watch AEW, you didn't watch Impact Wrestling before, you definitely gonna watch it now. I mean,
I catch it occasionally. I do catch it occasionally. Not probably like one Tuesday a month because I usually forget it's on. Like
yeah.
But
they've been doing well since the pandemic. Now they've been doing things different from AEW and WWE. WWE got the Thunderdome. And AEW has, their wrestlers coming out and their talent at ringside. Impact has been doing no fans, no nothing. They have been doing empty arena for the past, what's this, December now? They've been doing it for almost 9 months.
Yeah.
With no fans. And actually, the matches have been really good. The storylines have been really well. I mean, it's been, and the one tag team I'm a really big fan of is the North.
Yeah,
these guys, I mean, they had a lengthy title reign as the Impact Tag Team Champions. And I told y'all, I want to see FTR versus the North.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
I want to see that. I want to see that. And then who was the one that mentioned something about Moxley versus Sami Callihan?
I think that was Ja.
Yeah, I think that was Ja. Yeah. I said they have to have a match where somebody really got to die. Like, they both crazy.
Man, you let them two go at it? Oh, my God. You let
the mic battle.
The mic battle will be.
I know I'm going old school with this one, but I need to see Motor City Machine Guns versus Bucks again.
I want to
Oh,
see
it's
that.
gonna happen.
I'm not
It's
even
gonna happen.
mad. Yes. Give me that. I'll take that.
It's gonna happen.
Or
I'll take that.
are we gonna get a triple threat with the Good Brothers?
You know, I was going to say the best acquisitions that Impact has is Heath Slater and the Good Brothers. When I seen them on Impact, they doing some good shit every time. Heath Slater was very underrated, man. He wasn't kind of used right at WWE.
Same
I hate
thing
to say that shit.
with Rich Swann, as much as I hate to say it.
Rich Swann's been killing it though.
Yeah.
Rich Swann out here beating hoes.
Rich Swann out here Jeff Jarretting hoes, remember?
Okay, bye, Lucas.
I gotta go. See you later. Damn, Lucas, you messed it up for everybody, man. See, he was gone for like 10 minutes and he
What
came
you
back with that shit.
mean? I did
Came back
nothing
to
wrong.
chaos.
Why are we
Came back
Jeff
to
Jarrett in
chaos.
these hoes?
We can't Jeff Jarrett these hoes, man.
We said Rich Swann is Jeff Jarretting these hoes. Okay.
With Sue Young or whatever.
Hey, look. Honestly, though, is that worse than what Mr. Cap said last week? No. Okay.
No, that's not worse than what Cap said.
All right.
Whatever Cap said last week, I don't want to know.
No, we're not even going. We'll talk about it off air. I'm not bringing it up on the air. We'll talk about it after the show.
No, Chris.
I can't-
Chris said I came back just to turn my camera back off.
It was that bad. Lucas did the whole head nod. Lucas,
Like what?
Oh yeah,
Lucas did
synchronized head
Hey,
nod.
I'm sorry,
That took me out.
I'm trying to do this, but my son just mossed a motherfucker with
He did?
Graham on Madden. So right. So
You got mossed.
reaction. He really just mossed him a nigga on motherfucker on Madden. He's on.
You got mossed.
So I'm geek. So shut up.
Yeah, only Chris can do a show and play Madden at the same time.
Multitasking 101.
Multitask. I could not play Madden right now.
He really.
I'm about to start doing the show and playing Fortnite at the same time.
Oh man, Lou, my son be playing that shit all day, bro. I had to spend like $100 on that. Skins and add-ons.
I don't see. I don't have kids. I don't know what's going on.
I got like 5 wins.
I don't know.
Okay. Now back to what I was saying.
Right.
All right. So, what he did last week, and I just had to come bring my camera back, and fuck him. You know what I'm saying?
Look, he said, "I just remember." Okay, I just remember.
Yeah, but
I still watch that shit all the time. I know
so let me ask
that
you
was
a question.
wild,
Can I ask
man.
you guys a question? I'm gonna ask all you guys a question.
Okay.
And I just and can each one of y'all answer it individually? I'm not trying to take over your show, Keith. So I don't.
No, go ahead. You good?
Ask this. So, with what happened last night with AEW, and we clearly see there's going to be a crossover with AEW and Impact. Also, they said don't be shocked if you see an NWA crossover. I read a little bit of that, and y'all know I'm NWA all the way.
Mm-hmm.
So if we see this, do you guys see Vince maybe wanting to do a little business with another organization? I'm just asking. I don't care who answers first, but what do you guys think? Can you think this could be something that Vince or Tripp would maybe look across?
Vince, they already had like a semi-working relationship with Impact. Remember Christian went to the Hall of Fame. The Rock just inducted Shamrock into the Hall of Fame. So it's something there. But I can't see them working with AEW, specifically Cody, and Jericho, the stuff Vince may not take that personal, the shit they say, but I can't really see him working with them. Not right now.
Nah, for me, I think the only other promotions I could see them doing any type of business with would be NWA, maybe Ring of Honor if they're even still going on.
They're still going.
Yeah.
Nice time.
New Japan would be a long shot because they're already in partnership with AEW. And then, Impact could be a swing too, a long shot as well. But it depends really because a lot of those guys really wouldn't want to work with Vince. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I agree too.
For me, it's just Ring of Honor and NWA. Those are really the only two other wrestling promotions I could see Vince or Triple H even being like open to the. I think Triple H would be more open to doing business with other promotions it's more, everything goes back to Vince at the end of the day. Like, it's still Vince's call.
Yeah, I agree too. It's going to be Vince's call at the end of the day. I don't see Vince doing this. I mean, I can see where it's going to make him a little bit of money, but at the same time, Vince won't do it. I honestly don't think, even if the money was right, I still don't think Vince would do it. It's just too much. It's too much politics involved. It's too much politics involved. So I don't think he's going to do it.
Yeah. Quick point. Since we're talking about NWA, they just uploaded Nick Aldis versus Mike Bennett. That's an incredible match, emotional match. Like
I saw, because I saw. I
think I posted it twice
in
each
there
group.
now, right?
Yeah, because
I saw. What's the old girl name? His wife. I saw her.
Maria
jumped in.
Yeah, I caught glimpses of it.
Yeah.
This match, it was like an emotional ride because the story, the video package they had, they were showing about Mike Bennett, his addiction, having kids and all this stuff while in WWE, and it really made you want to see him win. Like, and they were healed. Maria jumped in the match, but they were healed. But you want to see Mike Bennett win, but he didn't win. But he had an incredible showing that kind of changed around his perspective. He's not Canellis no more. He's Mike Bennett again, and he popped up in Ring of Honor last week too. So
I'm gonna go check.
I'm happy for him because
that's gonna probably be a good one.
WWE screwed him. They screwed him in WWE.
At the end of the day,
I mean, did they really though?
If it's not better than The Rock and Austin, then it sucks. I mean,
it's not on that level. Okay. It's it's a good match. It's a good match.
No, it's not up there with Rock and Austin. So I don't care.
It's not the match quality of Rock and Austin.
Right.
It's not the match quality of Rock and Austin. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. But what we're talking about? Oh, Lucas, you said about the whole thing with Mike in regards. So you say you don't think WWE screwed him over?
I mean, he really wasn't going to get like a huge push. If you really think about it, he was being paid like while he was injured, and he was still being paid the whole time. Like
they booked him as a man bitch from the start. They gave him his wife's last name. That's like the first slap in the face.
I mean, look, I get
that.
I get that, but like at the same time, like were any of you really expecting Mike Bennett of all people to get like a mega push in WWE? Let's be honest.
No, they kept his ass in the mid card. Then they ended up sending him over to 205 Live.
They did. You know what? They whatever they had to work with, they did all right. But it just is where they messed up. When they first got over there, Maria was pregnant. She was supposed to perform, and she couldn't perform because she was pregnant. And then Mike, he had the pill addiction. And basically, they got paid to be pregnant and go to rehab. So that's what it really, it was a bad start. And they openly asked for their release. So it was just like, it was a lot. It was just a lot. So it's better for them to be on the indies. They can pretty much do what they want. Book
they're back with they're back with their.
You on the indies, you can do all the coke in the world.
But Mike Bennett, he popped up in Ring of Honor the other day. He helped out Matt Tavern, Kingdom member. EC3 has beef with the Bristol, so Ring of Honor got some good shit going on. You just gotta find it.
Yeah, I gotta get caught up on Ring of Honor. I know, when did they come back? Because I'm
they're on TV every week. They're on TV every week.
Are they on channel? Well, Ken, you know where we stay at? Are we? We're channel. Are they still on that channel 2?
NWA just came back.
I think so. I think they're still on channel 2 at midnight on Friday or Saturday going into Sunday.
Okay, I need to start watching again.
Hold on, we don't know channel 2 out here.
Okay, we're sorry, fellas. We're in Virginia. That's different. Sorry, fellas. Me and Cap are in VA, so it's different. It's different for us. We're in VA, so our channels work here different. I know y'all got WTA, whatever the things are out there. I don't know, whatever y'all call them.
We used to get a Chicago channel out here.
WGN. Bitch and TNT too.
Actually, I got Fire Stick, so I get all of them.
I got Fire Stick too.
Yep.
I'm watching it for free. Anyway, so I get all the channels. Anyways, well, that's the AEW thing. So we're gonna keep our eyes out on that, man. That's gonna be huge these next couple of weeks. As y'all know, also the big news: NXT TakeOver War Games. It's coming up on Sunday.
War Games.
You got to do it in the British accent. War Games.
Lucas can do it. Do it, Lucas.
War Games.
There you go.
War Games.
War Games. Cap Lesnar. What the hell? Cap's getting out of hand, man. Yo, but
I
yeah,
locked
War
myself
Games.
out by mistake.
Yo, War Games is gonna be it's a good card coming up on War Games. We were all worried because we didn't know if they were gonna do War Games this year, and then lo and behold, they did it because they're the Capitol Wrestling Center. They're gonna actually now everybody was worried saying how the hell are they gonna do it in the Capitol? But if y'all don't know, they actually renovated. Yeah, they renovated the place. They actually have space to put 2 rings in there because they actually hold 7 rings up in there for training. They can do it. Mm-hmm. It's gonna look different. It's gonna look different on Sunday, but they can hold 2 rings.
I thought I thought they were moving to Tropicana Field starting tomorrow. That's what I thought initially.
I thought that too, but then I read the article saying they have the space to make it 2. They got enough space where the 2 rings can fit.
Yeah.
So,
and apparently they're not moving into Tropicana Field until next Friday.
Yeah, that's when they're moving into Tropicana Field. So, and I think that deal is good with them till like April, I believe.
They should put me versus Justin on the pre-show.
No.
Are you gonna be on the free for all?
You gonna be on the free for all?
Whooping his candy ass. Put me anywhere. I'll fight him in the phone booth.
Yo,
hey,
we should
No,
the 4 of us should be on War Games, yo. We're gonna fight. No. Let's fight Trey. On the other side, we're gonna fight Trey, Justin, John. Who else we throwing up in there too?
No, we need a War Game. We need a War Game.
There's just Brian Messy dude.
Yeah, with Brian Messy, we're gonna face.
Hey, me, Lucas, Keith, and Ricky versus Ja. Versus the Jaws, that's Justin and Ja.
Yeah, Team John. Team John.
Thomas. They're gonna be Thomas.
And Tommy Strong.
Tommy Strong. Chris is Tommy Strong.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Havana gonna be on there.
Havana, that's what I was trying to think of. My bad.
Yo, Havana gonna jump off the cage and miss everybody.
And Brian Messy.
Yeah, he gonna do an air raid from the top, and nobody gonna be in the ring.
He gonna come out. He coming out in a whole dress.
Tutu. The tutu with some chucks on.
He gonna come out in a tutu with some Vans.
He'll come out like Santino Moreau.
Oh.
With the stockings on the arm. This gonna come out with looking like Jeff Hardy.
Shit.
Yo, that video, that dude Jeff Hardy video.
Bye.
We get out of control.
I had at least probably 30 people send me that video, and I'm like, can y'all leave me alone?
He gonna have pyro going off in the back.
Oh god. Oh man. Oh shit.
He'd be the first one eliminated. He don't even have to get in the ring. He eliminated.
Yeah, he gonna jump off the cage and miss everybody. Nigga pin him with one finger, like.
Oh man.
Joe, why? Why do I talk to you individuals?
Oh man.
He will come slipping out to the ring, man. Like,
that was awesome. That was awesome.
Trey has a knife.
Trey's got a knife. He gonna bring a knife to the ring.
Yep.
Justin's gonna have the mask on.
He'll pull that shit out.
I mean, as each one of us enters War Games, we can always just grab shit from under the ring.
Hell yeah. We saw what Adam Cole did a couple years. Was it last year, the year before last? Adam Cole put in there about 10 tables?
That was last year.
I been watching some old War Games, and I don't mean NXT.
The WCW War Games.
Brian Pillman died in that cage. Sid Vicious killed Brian Pillman. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Powerbomb and broke his shoulder. I think Paul Ellering died. No, JG didn't. He died in there too.
No, JJ Dillon. Yo, JJ Dillon definitely died in that.
Yeah, he definitely died in that motherfucker.
He definitely died in that.
He took the doomsday device.
Do y'all say, YouTube, I want y'all to YouTube it.
They fucked JJ Dillon up.
That shit
His shoe
was
came
fun. Yo, yes, he did. I remember. Damn, Kevin, he did come off.
JJ Dillon up. He had no business being in that motherfucking ring.
Hell no. And he had a shirt on, I think.
Boys and girls,
he had no shirt on.
Go school yourselves on the old school fall brawl war games. We're talking now. We're not talking about NXT war games. Yes.
War.
I gotta go back and rewatch some of those.
Go watch
Brian
the
Pillman
old school
died
war
bad.
games.
Sid Vicious killed Brian Pillman.
Hey, remember when Jim Cornette died?
Oh shit!
Oh, and War Games or Scaffold Match?
Yeah.
Who was it? Yeah, that's war games.
Jim Cornette died.
Yeah, he broke both his knees, blew both his knees out.
Yo, hey, he was hanging on for dear life.
I'm weak, man.
Sacrifice for the game, man. Like,
sacrificial.
put his body on the line.
All right, man. Let me go over the card for this Sunday, man. Well, y'all know the two war games, the war game match, the men's side, the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roger Strong, Bobby Fish against the Kings of NXT, Pat McAfee, Pete Dunne, Danny Burch, and Oney Lorcan. Pat McAfee is going to die. I bet you he's the one.
I think Pat McAfee is gonna have a Rikishi moment.
Yeah, Pat McAfee is gonna get thrown off the top of. Pat McAfee is gonna get thrown off the top of war games. He's
gonna go into Blaze of Glory.
Yes,
Pat is like an MVP, man. Like, respect Pat. Yes, Pat is good on the mic. That's the best damn mic work I've ever heard in NXT, man. Yeah, he's definitely a beast on the mic.
Yeah, well, he better get all that out because he's going off the cage.
Yeah. He's gonna. Yeah, so y'all go ahead and tune into his podcast or whatever because Pat's going to die. I'm just letting y'all know, it's not gonna be good. Pat's going to die.
Yeah, something's gonna happen to Pat.
Something's gonna happen, Pat. Yeah, we probably won't see Pat on NXT for a very long time.
I have a feeling Pete Dunne gonna walk away from him, man. Like,
somebody said they think one of the Undisputed Era members is gonna turn heel.
It's weird, something weird with Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong, man. So
I don't feel good about Bobby Fish, man. Him and Roderick Strong are the two. I'm questioning.
Yeah.
I don't know because you don't know what's gonna happen because after War Games is over, what happens? I mean, because Lorcan and what's his name have the tag team titles.
Yeah.
So who's gonna end up going after them two?
Imperium.
I don't know. How often can
Imperium.
They got Grizzled Young Vets too.
Yeah, Grizzled Young Veterans came back. The tag team division is looking stacked at NXT right
it's heating up over there. It's heating up on
NXT. It's definitely looking good. All right, so the women's War Games match is Team Shotzi Blackheart, Amber Moon, Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai against Team Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez, and Toni Storm. I think this match. Now I think Ripley turns heel. I think Ripley turns on her team, and I really do, but I don't know because with Storm,
I think Ripley's gonna turn too.
Yeah, I think Ripley's gonna turn because the thing about it is like,
who's she gonna turn on though?
She can turn
just
on
turn. Period. She's just
gonna turn.
Period.
I think she's going into the main roster after this shit. I think.
Yeah, that's the second thing I was thinking about. I'm like, this might be her last match in NXT because I think December she might sit out for about a month. And then appear in the Royal Rumble, the Women's Royal Rumble.
She showed up in the Rumble already, though, plenty of times,
Yeah.
She was in the Women's Rumble.
She was in it last year, and I think this year too.
I gotta go back and watch.
Yeah, she was in it last year. She was definitely in it last year.
Yeah, I don't know. The heel turn might come because then you got Toni Storm who just turned heel. I don't know if they want to go that route because she just turned, but I think. After War Games, I think Storm is going after Io Shirai. I think that's going to be the end. I believe Storm's going to win it. Yeah, I believe Toni Storm's going to beat Io Shirai for the women's title.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, and I think Amber Moon's going to be in line next. So they've already set that up. So
what are they doing with Finn? Finn ain't going to be a part of War Games.
Oh shit!
He hasn't got clear yet.
He might pull up, and I think Karrion Kross
gonna pull his jaw, right?
His jaw, he hasn't got cleared yet. But I don't even know who's going after him for the I don't know who's going after him next.
That belt going back to Cross, man. Cross is ready.
Yeah,
man.
I think Cross.
Oh yeah, that belt going back to him, dog.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I think Cross might be clear. They might get cleared at the same time. And I think, is there going to be NXT takeover? Well, I don't know. There might be another takeover in February, right?
Well,
Yeah,
they're gonna do
right
one before the Rumble, aren't they? Or no?
Yeah, Rumble weekend.
Yeah, I think they'll have a takeover for Rumble.
Yeah, they might do a takeover or the Rumble, or they might wait, or they might just do a title match on NXT. I don't know. So,
I don't know. I wish they.
Yeah, the pandemic threw a lot of things off because War Games was actually supposed to be the day before Survivor Series.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be the day before Survivor, but with the pandemic going on, everything got thrown out of whack.
I don't like takeovers coming on Sunday nights. Like the takeover coming on a Saturday, like gives it a different feel.
Exactly. Lucas, I said the same thing. It just don't feel right.
Like, cause remember, like the last few years, how we'd always go up in the group talk about Happy Takeover Day, this and that. Like, it was a special vibe for that day. It was a special vibe for the day. Like we'd all like talk about it, like leading up to it. Like, yo, takeovers tonight. Like, I'm geeked. I'm ready for it. Like,
and takeovers. And they did the takeovers before the Big Four pay-per-views too, which made it seem like it was a big deal.
Exactly. And they always squeezed in one for Chicago too the last few years. Because they did one before Backlash the first year, and then they did one before Money in the Bank.
Yeah, it was just a different feeling when the NXT had their own. It was like the day before the because what's the first thing we always just say after NXT go off? Good luck, WWE the next day.
Good luck, main roster.
Good luck, main roster. Try to top that. Yeah,
top that.
Yeah, top that main roster because after takeover, I had to catch my breath on some of these takeovers, because some of the matches they had, that's the one reason I miss the crowds, because the crowds were everything, man. I'm hoping, from what I'm hearing, they bring back a crowd.
NXT crowds are a whole different type.
It's a whole different vibe, yo.
They are a whole like, take it from somebody who's been to 3 takeovers. Like, I've been to all 3 Chicago takeovers, including War Games last year. And dude, just when you just get in there, like when you get in, like you see the arena, like it's just a vibe in there, just a different vibe. Like the mood it's like quiet, but like you already know the place is about to be like rocking in the next like hour.
Yeah, it's just, and I was watching the takeover from one year, the Toronto one, and I was watching the Samoa Joe Nakamura match, just listening to the fans doing Nakamura's theme.
Yo,
and he came down there with the violins and listened to the crowd do the thing. It was just like it just took. You just had to put the team. You like the announcers go silent, just you can hear the crowd singing along to the theme song. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Even
the whole crowd was smoking on the Tuka pack.
Stupid.
Kevin's dumb, man.
Samoa Joe from 63rd.
No, like what's it called? Like I rewatched TakeOver Toronto from last year when it was Gargano and Cole in the 2 out of 3 falls again.
Man.
Oh man, was that? I thought it was New York.
No, so it was New York, and then they did another one, but this time each match had a different stipulation.
Yeah, I remember they had 2 matches, and I
remember the barbed wire steel cage was the 3rd fall.
Yeah,
Chris, we watched that, didn't we? You, me, and Sheamus.
Yeah, we did. I remember that.
Yeah, Chris.
Sheamus coming over to War Games. Lucas.
Chris told me straight up. He said, "Fuck anyone who's not with Adam Cole," and I said, "I agree."
Yo, is Sheamus coming up? Shout out to Sheamus, man. He didn't make it on here because he's defending his 24/7 title right now. Yeah, so he couldn't make it on with us tonight. But shout out to Ricky, our New Japan Pro Wrestling expert.
I think he is. I think he is pulling up here on Sunday to watch War Games.
Yeah, I'm about to ask. I know y'all talked about it in the group that he's gonna pull up and watch War Games with y'all. So definitely, that's cool.
I think it's Chris
Ricky,
and
Ricky got drunk and knocked out a police horse.
You said what?
Is it true that Ricky got drunk and knocked out a police horse?
No. No.
Madman.
Hey,
Madman.
Yo, hold on, Chris.
Madman.
Say what's what's up,
Hey, yo,
y'all.
last
Say
night,
what's up,
Pat
Wrestling
McAfee was
Talk.
What up,
roasting
man?
NXT Undisputed Era
Say what's
suits.
up. Hey, I got man, big brother. We out here, baby. You know how we do.
Man,
Hey.
man's
Let
finish.
him know what it
Man,
is,
man's
man.
finisher is the
Uh-oh.
tadpole
Let
splash.
him know what it is, man. You know how we get down. You know what I'm saying? I got my boys.
You gotta get man a title, man. You gotta get him his first belt.
Oh, hold on. Go get the belt. Go get the belts.
Oh no, he got man a belt.
Let him know what it is, Kane.
Oh,
Man's got a belt.
He got belts. He got belts.
Yo, he's gonna enjoy it. I can see him watching wrestling now, man. Does he watch wrestling with you though, man?
Does he?
Oh, he likes it.
Does he? Does he watch wrestling with me? Oh, hell yes.
you just said it. War games.
Well, no, and his new thing is he likes WCW now.
Oh, he likes the old school WCW.
And I have Lucas's belt. He gifted it to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yo, so I got him and he
It was a belt match. I beat him. He's not that strong.
Oh, we.
yeah, man. He sits there and he has the network in his room. I made sure he gets to have the network. He watches the pay-per-views. One day he came in here and I was watching old WCW and he was like, "What's that? That's not WWE." I said, "Nah, this is like way before your time, like way
before your time."
And I was like, and we sat there and watched. I think it was Halloween Havoc 1990. We sat there and watched it, and he watched it. He been watching it on his own.
Before I liked it the first WCW.
So let's go when they had the blue and yellow match.
About Lucas.
So that's how it goes, man. He'll hit me up. He'll be like, "Dad, I'm finna go watch some WCW stuff." I'm like, "I bet," it's all about nostalgia with me.
This is the one where
Is it?
me.
oh,
Man! Oh, yes, that old school belt. Yes,
Old school.
that old school.
He's
belt.
next though. He's next to be on wrestling, but.
Yeah, man's gonna be in the wrestling. You got to put man on.
Yeah, Kane is older, and he get the chance to watch wrestling, and so that's the fun part about it. Like I get a chance to watch it with him. We go over Lucas's house before.
Yeah, we went to
We were going to Smack. I was taking him to the SmackDown in Chicago, but they locked it down. They locked it down the day that Chicago.
That was the week. That was the week before WrestleMania. I would have been at
WrestleMania.
I would have been at that SmackDown.
Oh
yeah,
man,
that SmackDown, and I would have been at the SmackDown before Mania.
Yeah, we were gonna go, but they locked it down, so we couldn't even go. So
that was when the pandemic started, though, right?
Yeah, that was when the pandemic started.
Yeah, that's when the pandemic started.
First time they allow fans I'm taking him, man. We going.
Right.
Man, yo, when they come here, I'm going, yo. Once they open up the fans again, I don't care about no damn social distancing. I'm going.
Right. And that's how,
Damn,
I feel about it. I don't give a fuck, right?
I don't give a damn about social distancing. I'll go.
Fans in, I'm grabbing tickets immediately so I can take him.
The first shows they start airing when fans are allowed in. Do you imagine how the crowd's gonna be? Those crowds are gonna be nuts.
When they can pack the arenas, yeah.
Man,
that first night's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be a Mania type crowd, like a Raw after Mania type crowd.
They gotta do a lot of good matches, man.
Big facts.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy, man. When they let fans back in, it's just gonna be crazy when they let fans. We're just talking about sports in general, man.
I just want to see Kevin Cross interest live, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, when they bring fans back, and I know the Thunderdome is
all I know is wherever WrestleMania happens this next year, I'm gonna go. If fans are allowed, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, the Rumble. They said they rumor is the Rumble. They're trying to get fans at the Rumble.
Well, it's at Tropicana Field, and they've been doing it at baseball stadiums the last 2 years now.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm hopeful they can start doing fans.
They can easily get fans in there. Like the World Series had fans in there,
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I was watching SmackDown and Raw when the pandemic first happened, when they were doing all the shows at the Performance Center. It was so eerie, man, to hear them doing promos in the ring with nobody around, and it was just quiet. It just looked eerie, and I'm like, yo, how long? I'm like, and I'm hoping and praying. I'm like, we gotta sit through this for how many months? I'm like, I hope
I lost
Brady
interest for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I really lost interest for a little bit. I couldn't.
I did. Like the first month, yeah. After the first month, I was sitting there. I'm like, I don't know how they're gonna do this. I'm like, they gotta do something. I'm like, I know the show must go on, but you got no fans. I mean, there's nobody in here. You're doing two people. You're doing. I remember who was the first tag team match? I think it was Alexa Bliss and what's her name? And they were against Nikki Cross. It was a SmackDown tag team match. It was Bailey against Bailey and Sasha Banks, and it was a tag team match. But there was nobody. And the match just seemed, it was like unreal. It was just, you didn't hear nobody talking. All you could hear the wrestlers talking to each other in the ring. And I'm sitting there like, wow, man.
Hey,
and they went to promotion.
I'm at the cut it short. I got to put my son in the bathtub. But
all right, Chris.
Bye.
All right, bro.
Holla, thank you for the special show. Holla at y'all in the group chat. So,
all right, fam. Yeah, we already shut this down here in a minute. We just BSing now, but we already shut this down in a minute. All right, Chris. But Chris, thank you for being on the show as always. All right, man. Yeah, he getting frustrated. He's time to go.
Yeah.
All right, fam.
Hold on. Say bye.
Bye.
All right.
See you later, man.
Better can.
Yeah. All right, so Chris is out. All right, we're gonna go over the last three matches, then we're gonna wrap this up. The last three matches, Leon Ruff is defending the North American title, and we're going back to War Games. I'm sorry, I know we got off track. Leon Ruff is defending the North American title against Johnny Gargano and Damian Priest. Don't be surprised. I think Ruff is gonna keep the title.
He'll sneak it out. He'll sneak a win.
He's gonna sneak a win out, and
I think they're trying to build him right now. I honestly do think they're trying to build him.
Yeah, he's not that bad.
Now, watching his stuff on the ball, he has a great match with Austin Theory.
Exactly. See, real wrestling fans know that. If the regular wrestling fan is not gonna be pissed that Gargano doesn't have the belt, Priest doesn't have the belt. Y'all have to go watch these other wrestlers, their other material they had before they got into WWE.
Because they brought him in as a preliminary guy. They brought him in as a jobber. He died twice. Karrion Kross killed him, and I think Bronson Reed had fucked him up one time too. Like,
Bronson. Damn, he gave him that splash. They almost killed him. Yeah,
off the top rope too.
Yeah, but that was a good match. So that was a good match. But I think Leon Ruff is going to retain. I think he's going to have not a lengthy title run, but he's going to run into somebody that's going to take the belt off him real soon. But but I'm like, enjoy this while y'all can, because we don't know what's going to happen with Gargano or Priest. What happens after this? Right. So we don't know what's going to happen. But I think Ruff is going to end up keeping the title. And in the last, two more matches, Dexter Lumis versus Cameron Grimes in a strap match. Lumis is pretty much gonna kill dude, and then look at him at the end of the match with that look.
That dude's psycho.
Yo, imagine you just pull up at a restaurant or something like that. And he just sitting in the corner. He just sitting in a booth by himself, just eating.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to his table. I'm sitting right next to him, and I'm staring his ass down.
I'm gonna be like this.
You're crazy.
Be like, what's good?
You're crazy, brother. I'm sitting away from him.
Dude. Yeah, I think Grimes wins. I think Grimes wins that match.
You say who?
I think Grimes wins that match.
I don't. I think Dexter Lumis absolutely hurts him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's on the fence of that one because either one of them.
Keep the rivalry going. I'm entertained. Like every time I see Dexter Lumis, I start laughing, man. So I don't mind.
I start dying laughing.
Yeah.
I always put that fucking
Lumis, that crawl into the ring.
Him just fucking crawling.
That crawl to the
that shit kills me every time.
That crawl to the ring is like psycho as hell.
Oh my god.
Yo, can't you imagine if he robs your house, he breaks in, and you wake up, you're asleep, and you wake up, he's standing right over you?
I'd be like, can I fucking help you, bro?
Like,
I'd honestly look at him and be like, can I help you?
I said, wait a minute. My door's like, how the fuck did you get in here?
I'd tell him, I'd tell him straight up, be like, look, bro, Cameron Grimes is not in here, okay?
You went down the street.
Like, Cameron Grimes is not in here. Try the house down the street, actually.
Oh my god. Yo, that's hilarious. That dude's hilarious. And the last match is
he's so crazy. My bad. He's
No,
so
go ahead.
crazy. He's so crazy, but it's so fucking hysterical watching him though.
Every time, man.
yo, me and
Yeah,
Cat be
it's
we
so
yo,
funny.
because we
Like,
started following
Like
Me
you
and
can't
Cat-
hate Dexter Loomis. Like he doesn't say a word either.
me and
He's
Cat
quiet.
started following
The
her
day-
Instagram.
the day
That shit was
he
hilarious.
Bro, the day he talks, like I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
We've heard him talk. He
remember
does
that
talk
talk.
on his Instagram. He has a few videos where he does talk.
Yeah.
I'm saying when he gets into like
Oh,
character.
Yeah, when he gets in the character, they look. I don't know
Yeah.
if they're gonna let him talk or not. They probably will let him talk, and it's gonna be like a few words. It might be like 1 or 2 words. So
Now he
we'll
said
see.
something. He was chasing down Roderick Strong. I forgot what he said. He had painted a picture of Roderick Strong and said some shit.
I gotta go back and watch that clip.
Yeah.
And then the last match is Timothy Thatcher against Tommaso Champa. I feel
Hard
like this
hitting.
match got thrown together. It feel like it got. Apparently, Champa is face now, so he came back as a heel, and then slowly but surely he
There we
turned back
go.
into a face. So, but I think Champa wins this match. I really do think Ciampa's going after Balor. If it's not Cross, we don't know. I mean, they don't know when the Cross is going to get cleared or whatever. But
He look like he ready right now, man.
Yeah, I seen him on Instagram. He's ready to go. And Scarlett Bordeaux, oh Lord mercy, woo!
Man. I just want to see his entrance live, man. That's all I want to see.
I hope Ball and Pray becomes a
Man.
fan.
It is.
He's on another level. If y'all remember him, I mean, on the Indies, and
Yeah.
then when he got the Impact, y'all gotta we know him as Killer Cross, but of course Vince said, "Oh, we don't want to scare anybody off, so we're just gonna call him Carry On Cross."
Yeah.
We don't want to scare people. We don't want no wrestler to have a name Killer Cross.
Right.
We're gonna call him Carry On Cross. I'm like, all names you can't come up with Carry On. I'm like, that's Vince for you. Everything. Well, next year if he goes to the main roster, they'll just call him Cross.
I can see that.
They're just gonna call him Cross. Speaking of which, the main roster, Keith Lee, that new music he got, banging.
Fire. I can't
Fire.
wait till they release it.
Fire, definitely. I mean, I know it's not his old theme he had for NXT, but it's definitely an upgrade from what he had when he came in. I remember when they played that theme when he first came out. I was sitting there thinking, "The hell is this?"
Yeah, right.
Oh, I was like, "What the hell is this?" I'm like,
That's
"Oh
that,
man!"
that's that jobber ass theme.
And then his ring gear. I mean, he turned into like the Big Show's ring gear and
Yeah, but
everything
the first
like.
wrestling one time.
And I was like, this just ruined him, man. I'm like, I felt bad for Keith Lee, but
They should have put him on SmackDown, like.
yeah, I agree. They should have put him on SmackDown, but we'll see. I think things are gonna end up getting better. I think apparently it looks like Riddle's gonna go after Lashley for the US title. I don't want to see that. I want Lee to go after the US title. I think that's gonna work better. And they're gonna end up giving Riddle the US title. I don't want to see him with the US title. That's just me. But
Riddle
it looks
was
like big.
His promos. He's been like booked like an idiot. Like
Yeah,
just saying anything. I'm like,
yeah, they're making him look like an idiot. But Vince loves it because Vince thinks it's hilarious.
Stoner dude.
Vince thinks it's funny as hell. And it looks like a small note. And I know we're just talking along because I know we're gonna end this here in a minute. Big E like he's going after the Intercontinental title down.
Yeah.
But he's going after. Now I like that. I think he's gonna end up winning the Intercontinental title. But
That's gonna
this whole New Day shit got to stop. It's please just if you're gonna give him his own push, please he's gotta be taken more seriously because it's all New Day thing. Change your music up. It's kind of like you need to change and everything. And one more note, the whole thing. Go ahead, Cap. My bad.
I was saying that what was it? Last pay-per-view, he came out with the New Day with the Gears of War shit on. Like I could see them coming out together occasionally, but make Biggie the monster, man. Make him the monster.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all got to stop. But so I understand they're part of New Day. I'm like, New Day is Kofi and Xavier Woods. Leave them be. Let Big E get his push. Let him become the Intercontinental Champion. Change his music. It's just keep them separated. Just that's how I want it. But
For a while.
And then if they want to reunite, then reunite or whatever. But do it that way. But yeah. And on the last note, this whole thing with Roman Reigns, the storytelling has been awesome. With the whole thing with Jey Uso, and now you get ready to get KO. If y'all saw the end of SmackDown, now I missed it a little bit, but I went back and watched a little bit of it.
was fire.
KO versus Reigns. Woo! And I remember Cap saying, "Oh, we get old KO. Old KO. This ain't the laughing, joking KO. KO was when y'all watch the end of SmackDown.
He was
on Friday,
beating Jay's ass.
he beat the hell out of Jey Uso. He beat this whole thing with Roman Reigns. I've been such a big fan of SmackDown these past few months. I mean, it's
it feels so different.
Awesome. It feels different, man. When they turn Reigns, it feels different. It just SmackDown was really boring when Reigns was gone, man. But now you get him back, and then you get Heyman to ride with him.
SmackDown has been kicking the shit out of Raw for the last how many months now, and I've been trying to tell this to everybody, and nobody want to listen to me. But SmackDown is the A show, Raw is the B show right now.
Exactly.
I'm saying it once, and it's the only time I'm saying it. I'm not repeating myself, damn it.
All facts. All facts. All facts.
Because I'll put it to you this way. I can go about, missing a little bit of Raw here and there. But Friday nights, do not talk to me between the hours of 7 and 9.
8 to 10 for us, but
what? Yeah.
The VA reference again, sorry.
I'm just saying. But Friday nights usually I hang out with a group of my friends Fridays, but I always tell them I will join y'all after wrestling is done.
Yeah, my girl already know when she's here because she'll be here tomorrow. Shout out to my baby. Keone, love you, babe.
Don't even like you.
She loves me. She loves Marquis. She'll tell you she hates my guts off air. She
beat your ass.
She beats me, y'all. I'm sorry. I haven't called the police yet, but she's warned me. She said she's gonna kill me. I'm just kidding. I love you. I love her. I love her to death. But I tell her she watches SmackDown with me, and she'll ask questions in regards to SmackDown.
I'm on the network right now, right? I'm watching the best of NXT in progress. They have Mustache Mountain versus Keith Lee and Matt Riddle. Pete Dunne versus Dominic Dijakovic. Champa versus Sabre Jr. Oh shit, some good matches on here.
I gotta check that out.
Interesting.
I gotta check that. Man, I gotta start watching the network for more than pay-per-view.
Because they add these events every week.
They adding to it. They keep adding to it. I gotta go back and watch. I gotta go back and watch some of that other stuff. Yeah, I need to go back and watch that. Yeah, the early days, man, before they really came into WWE, y'all need to go back and watch that, man. Shout out to WWE Network. Yeah, definitely some good stuff. Y'all gotta go on there. But Sunday, don't forget y'all NXT War Games, 7:00. There's a pre-show comes on at 6:30. Wade Barrett's on there. The dude from UFC is gonna be on there talking with him. They're gonna do a little pre-show or whatever. So make sure y'all watch War Games. The awards, we've been discussing the awards. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I gotta talk to y'all off the show in regards to the awards. Because I know we run out of time real soon. And I know these next after the 17th, I know I'm gonna be busy as hell.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty much shutting down. After the 17th, I'm pretty much shutting down for the rest of the year. And then I'll regroup after the new year. But we'll talk about that off the air. TLC is December 20th. I think they've only done one match so far. I know it's going to be McIntyre versus AJ Styles so far. I know there's going to be much more matches to come. So I don't know if that's going to be an actual TLC match. But,
is it?
I don't know they got to do the TLC match, a ladder match, chairs match. I think the tables match is slowly. I think it's going to be for the women's tag team title. So I think that's going to end up being that match. I don't know what the other match is going to be. But yeah, stay tuned. They got a couple weeks for that to come on. So TLC's coming up. They also the Slammy Awards are coming back this year. So they're bringing those back. So a lot of good content. And then a tribute to the Troop show coming on Sunday on Fox. So the faces beat the heels. Just let y'all know. I'm gonna give that away. Y'all know how it is. You don't ever have a heel beat them and everything. So it's just always faces. So y'all can check that. A lot of good programming coming up this month, man. Then AEW, and then of course Omega's appearing on Impact on Tuesday night. So it's on Access TV. I don't know if y'all have that or not. I know it's not a local cable channel. I watch on the Fire Stick. So if y'all want to check Access TV in regards to Omega appearing on there, I know AEW is about to be lit for the next couple of weeks. So. But I know everybody has their favorite wrestling thing that they watch, but let's just show respect to wrestling in period, man. Let's be happy. I know 2020 has been a shitty year. and everything. And also, rest in peace, Pat Patterson. You know,
Yeah.
he passed away earlier this week. The first Intercontinental Champion in WWE history. Our condolences go out to his family. But you know, so that was the big story that happened this week. But you know, but shout out to all the wrestling organizations. I know 2020, like I said, has been a shitty year. But shout out to all the wrestling organizations that's been able to keep the shows going. I know without fans has been really difficult, y'all. I hate it myself. I'm not a fan. I mean, sports period. You know, but I haven't been a fan of this. But look, yeah, we made it through this whole entire year. We've actually had some good wrestling. It's gotten better over the past couple of months, especially with Reigns coming back. So hopefully, we're gonna cross our fingers that 2021 is a better year than it was this year, and hopefully, we're gonna have fans in attendance at some of these events. To you know, and I promise, like Lucas was saying, when fans come back, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be totally insane when they allow fans. When, like Chris said, when they allow full stadium to let fans come back in. I mean, it's gonna probably be slowly but surely. It's not gonna happen at once. So don't expect like 32,000 to show up at one time. It's gonna slowly but surely. But I think, and I said to myself, I'm like, I really do think they're gonna be full crowds by at least next year. I really do think, and I know the shows, you know, and I can't wait for them to start traveling again and doing these house shows and stuff like that. So y'all just be patient. It's coming. It just is coming, but you know, and just it's gonna happen. Just give it some time. But shout out to be patient, man. But shout out to Lucas, Cap, Chris, and everything for this little show. I know it wasn't this was a quick show. You know, we didn't do no trivia. Don't worry, we ain't do no trivia or anything like that. So, you know, this was a little quick show we wanted to do tonight, everything like that. So, but I appreciate y'all coming on, for everybody that viewed. Thank y'all, man, for all, everyone, you know, for subscribing to the YouTube channel, watching. I appreciate y'all, man. Definitely appreciate the love and everything like that. You know, keep on, you know, spread the word, man. We doing big things coming up in 2021. We got one more show we're coming up with this year. It'll be before the TLC pay-per-view. The award show. Plus, we'll talk about TLC and everything. I might as well go ahead and give y'all our the main event topic. Top 5 TLC matches of all time. So get y'all list ready. We're going to talk about the top TLC match. This list is going to be a very hard list to put together. I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be a damn hard list. And I already got 5 matches in mind, but I got like 3 other matches beside that. It's just gonna be getting from 8 down to 5. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. And y'all probably know 2 of the matches I'm referring to is that they got to do with tag teams. I'll leave it at that. So, you know, but we'll see. But anyways, like we always see, I thank y'all again for tuning in. And as we say all the time at Wrestling Talk Radio, we're not just wrestling fans. We're wrestling fans. Y'all enjoy NXT TakeOver on Sunday. We'll talk to y'all later. 1.
Whoop, whoop.